You can get the song Ganesha's Journey and other mantra tracks at JasonGallant.ca.
So first things first, I'd like to introduce you to somebody that made a song on SoundCloud using my voice from one of my videos, and they mixed in a beat, and it's kind of a nice soothing sort of music. So I'll provide a link down below, and it's on SoundCloud. It's free. It's nothing to do with money or anything like that. So you can just click on there and listen to it, and let that person know if you like it or not. It's a gentleman in Belgium, so he did ask me for permission and stuff like that. So if any of you do choose to make a project like this in the future, just make sure you ask me first, because copyright reasons, all that sort of thing. Today I'd like to talk to you about a comment that was left underneath one of my videos, and it has to do with a lady that is going through a transition right now, where she's doing mantra, she's doing her meditation practice and things, and some of the situations in her life are changing. She's leaving old relationships that are no longer right for her. She's choosing that this is just not the right environment. It's not nurturing enough. It's not what she needs. She needs to move onwards and upwards. But of course, like any transition, it's always difficult, because at first you're leaving what you know and you're going into the great unknown, and you're like, oh, what if I'm now going to be lonely, So she commented and just basically talked about how she's afraid of loneliness. So I'm going to approach this from a very enlightened point of view, okay? As I sit here in the rain, as the drops of wisdom fall upon me, I'll just imagine Saraswati is blessing me with the right words. So from the enlightenment point of view, loneliness is nothing more than an experience. And the reason why this is scary to you is because you think you are your experiences. Okay? You are anchoring in the shifting of the play in front of you, the shifting of the movie. Think of everything that happens before you. Everything that happens to your five senses is nothing more than a movie that you are choosing to believe. And I'm okay with you choosing to believe it when it comes down to the survival of the body, because yes, this body is also a part of this movie, and this body still needs to survive, and it needs to play the proper part in this movie, okay? But when it comes down to whether you suffer or not, you don't have to believe the movie. So as you feel the loneliness inside you, I want you to allow it to be there, discard any thought that comes up that perpetuates that same feeling. Sit with it, be with it, see through the illusion of it, because that experience of loneliness was created by you. Possibly that loneliness is what's created all these dysfunctional relationships that you are discarding now. Many dysfunctional relationships are created out of loneliness, because you're like, oh, something's better than nothing. I'll be a friend with a tiger, even though the tiger will chew my head off, right? I'll be a friend with a dinosaur, even though it will eat me whenever it gets hungry, chew off my leg or something. So the pain is what's created the relationship of pain, and it's this cycle that continues. So as you unravel the relationship that was created from this pain, the pain that created that relationship will come up, and now it's your time to sit as Shiva in it and to allow it to unravel. All the rights and wrongs go out the door. We just sit here and realize that loneliness is still an energy that's tied up, it's in your system, and you just allow the unraveling to happen. So it's very important for you just to be there with it, not to reject it. I always talk about this. This is really the movement of the heart. The heart is the great recycler inside you. And again, this is not the only way to deal with this situation, but this is one powerful way to do it. If you are an enlightenment seeker, if you are a spiritual seeker in the truest way, this is a very powerful, fast way just to cut the head right off the suffering. It's just to not believe it. It's just an experience. It is something inside you that is going on, but it has nothing to do with who you truly are, which is much deeper than these superficial experiences we call emotions. Ultimately, loneliness has to do with a misconception. It has to do with believing that you are separate, that you are this ego, this body. when every spiritual teaching from every master talks about you are one with everything already. It's just that you are not experiencing it at this time because you are anchoring in the experiences of the mind, which have to do with suffering and the micromanaging of it. So first you must let go of the suffering in order to discover reality, which is you are one with everything and everything is here. And when you're one with everything, when you let go of your suffering and your ideas of it, your opinions, everything, you just let go of it, just be. When you be, now you start to really connect. Now when you're connecting to the forest, you're connecting to the cat, you're connecting to a bird, you're connecting to the air, you're connecting to the essence, the energy, the Shakti that is in the air around you. You never feel alone because you actually are feeling the intelligence and the presence in all of it. I talk about this essence in the Connecting to the Essence video. Connecting to the essence in another being or another object. This essence is in everything. It isn't just in other human beings. You know, you see the bumper stickers out there. The more people I meet, the more I like my cat or my dog or whatever. The fact is, the essence is in everything. Take away all limitation based on what you think you should connect to. Take away all limiting thoughts based on what you think should be a relationship, what is a good person, what's a bad person, what you should be, what you shouldn't be. Allow yourself to be here and to be a master and to unravel the suffering and then see what comes forth as your awareness grows. Because as your awareness grows and as your love grows and your receptivity grows, new things will come in to see you. New things will come in to connect to you. And these relationships will be more fulfilling. Ultimately, for people to really let go of one relationship, that's when they can truly be in the next relationship. And that's what's happening on the spiritual path. We are extracting our essence from the misconceptions we have around relationship so that we can have a greater monogamy. We're actually monogamous to the oneness, not to the separateness. So it's changing the dynamics of this relationship. And some of the relationships you're separating from now perhaps will be stronger after you let go of all your attachments, after you let go of the neediness for these relationships, after you let go of the suffering around these relationships, and as you become a greater you, as you allow this greater you really to burst forth. That's really what's happening. And at that point, the energy that's released will actually have a healing effect on people, whether they're in your physical domain or not. So there's flies and rain out here. I'm like the Rambo of spiritual teachers right now. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have like a campfire beside me as I'm doing these videos. I have a grand relationship with the rain today. It's been raining forever. I've been waiting to do this video for 4 or 5 days, but I haven't done it because the rain has been coming. So finally I said, okay, I'm gonna have to get out here in the rain. So thanks to all of you who support my work so much. Thanks for all of you that actually share my videos with everyone as well. Because these videos do help people, but it really helps, you know, if you can share the videos and get them out there with people that may benefit from them. And I appreciate everything you guys do and all the comments and the support, and I try to answer as many questions as I can. And yeah, I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. I hope this helps you understand what is happening inside you. You are discarding all of your misconceptions around relationship with the essence that is in all things. So at first you're just narrow visioned, you're saying, oh, relationship must be just with a smaller thing, a human being here, a human being there. But ultimately you're expanding your relationship to the oneness, to all. And that will include a lot more human beings. It will include a much larger level of holisticness, if that's a word, you know? It'll be more holistic. It'll be more in balance with everything. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Take care for now. Thanks for supporting my work, and I also want to let you know I also have another YouTube channel called Jason Gallant Music, and there I will be uploading meditation and music tracks, and feel free to listen in, and you can also access those tracks on my website at JasonGallant.ca in case you want to download them for your iPhone or iPod or something like that. Okay? So thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.